Remember what I said about platforms with huge followings being a gift and a curse because you have a responsibility to the public to put out information that is going to be helpful and healthy. But in most cases, they are abusive of their positions and powers, and they use them in all willy nilly, demonstrative, destructive ways. This is what I was talking about right here. Uh, roller footage.
She's a bird. Continue the story.
Now, Flex, you know you can't say
What's her
that.
name? What's her name?
Miss Kamora Lee
And
Simmons.
Russell's your wife, right?
Back to the family, but back to the family.
The baby was beaten at. Go ahead. Finish the story. Finish the story.
Say word.
Finish the story.
That is not
In
nice.
New
Now,
York,
what does she need?
back in the Fab Lane, her reality show is out. We get to see Kamora.
There's like Funk Master Flex, man, is prominent as you are in the culture. People don't like you, man. There's a lot of folks that they respect what you have done. They will always hold you to a certain tier for certain things, but your character has always been in question, brother. And this right here is messy. You are older than a lot of us, and you still are moving like this, bro. You don't put a negative light on someone, first of all, without facts. Um, Whatever's going on between Kamora Lee and her estranged, that's their business. But what I don't like in situations like this is when you're clip farming and you're looking for reasons to stay relevant, or you're creating narratives that never should exist, ultimately turning one person against the other off of the fact that you need views. I don't know what your angle here is. I don't know where you got your information from, but the baby, he has some words for this, and
Watch all the niggas around.
Out of respect for the woman, you know what I'm saying, who goddamn they speaking on, I felt the need to come clear that shit up. That shit is 1,000% false. OG, I don't know what the hell you got going on, or what even made you goddamn feel comfortable enough to goddamn throw my name out there so loosely like that. But that shit ain't true. I'm looking forward to seeing you clear that up. I'm disappointed. I'm looking forward to you clearing that up, Flex. But yeah, that ain't true at all. I ain't got no tea, no none of that for nobody right now. I ain't got nothing but good music.
as black men, we got to do better with how we conduct ourselves in social media spaces. We have to do better with how we carry ourselves with adversarial, controversial situations. I just made up a word. So what? This is not it, man. The gossipy stuff, the being problematic and trying to slander, that's not the move. That ain't how wealthy adults are supposed to move, man or woman. This is absolutely tasteless. Now, do people in the industry sleep around with each other? Yeah, we all we know that, but You can't just be saying whatever you want just because. I want to know how this is going to turn out. His response, I'm with that. It could have gone left. I'm glad you didn't go the route that a lot of people would have been ignorant. It's counterproductive. You got millions of people watching both of you. Now, I'm not really big on your music like that, but like in terms of how you influence other adults and children and teenagers, this ain't how we're supposed to be moving at all. So hopefully this gets resolved fairly fast and without a bunch of testosterone. Oh, I gotta prove I'm more masculine than you, and let's handle this accordingly and do better. Every time I hear Funk Master Flex's name come up in something, people are always saying, "Oh, you're messy," or you're hating on somebody. Why is that? Why do you have such a negative connotation attached to your name, bro? This ain't the first time. So what's happening here?
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Kushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is getting plain if you get it.